Hi and welcome back to another video. What we're going to be doing today is taking a Dreamcast console and modernising it. This console doesn't load discs. What we're going to do is put a GD-Emu into that, replacing the laser assembly, so that will allow us to run games from an SD card. We also have a new PSU to go in. This is called a Dream PSU. It's a lot more efficient than the older one, and we also have the mount and the SD card thing for the GD-Emu reader. So let's take a look at the bits we've got. I'll put links in the description down below for these. The PSU there, it's just a tiny board and it comes with the adapter as well. You can also get these for other consoles like the Sega Saturn and things like that. And we have the GD-Emu and a heatsink for that. And in this box we have it's just like a little thing, it goes over the gap left by the reader, and you can put your SD cards and stuff into there, so that just finishes the look of the console. So what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and we'll take the console apart, unclip the modem. Really easy to work on these actually. There's not really an awful lot to them as far as taking them apart goes. Got screws, 4 screws on the rear. One of those screws is underneath the modem. Also, before going ahead with putting the GD-Emu in, just check what version your Dreamcast is. It usually tells you down here. This one in particular is a version 1. I believe the version before that's a bit rarer. It's a model 0, and that's not really compatible with the GD-Emu. I think you have to do a few modifications to it before it's not just a case of plugging it in, so that's something to bear in mind. So once we've taken the screws out, turn it back up the correct way and just lift the lid off. So in here we have the controller ports there. You can replace that battery, and there's also a fuse. You can change with a resettable one. I'm not going to be doing this today, but that's something you could consider if you're taking the Dreamcast apart. What I'm going to do just now is remove the drive unit from it. Again, this is held on by a few screws, so we'll remove them. There's one here as well. And that just slots out, and the drive should just pull out like so. So yeah, the drive just pulls out like that, and underneath it's just a connector. It slots onto the board, but it's just quite a nice setup actually. It's no cables, very tidy and easy to do. So what else we want to do now is remove the power supply. Bear in mind these capacitors could possibly still hold some charge in them. Do not touch them. There's a cable here to disconnect. Take that off. And I think there's 2 screws holding us in. That should just pop out. Again, that's a connector. It slots onto there, so very easy to remove. The good thing about doing these kind of mods on a Dreamcast, it's very user friendly, which makes a change really when you're dealing with older consoles, but these are one of the easier consoles to work on. Before we start installing other parts, I'd like to give a special mention to PCBWay, who very kindly sponsor this video. Big thank you to PCBWay for sponsoring this video. PCBWay is a one-stop shop for all your electronic needs and more. From PCB manufacturing to CNC and 3D printing, you can bring all your inventions and projects to life here. They offer great prices and a very fast turnaround and full support if you need it. Also check out the Shared Projects community, where you can browse other projects from members of the community or even upload your own. It's PCBWay's 11th birthday. They're running a badge design contest. Why not participate and be in with the chance of winning a prize? Don't forget, if you're new to PCBWay, there's a $5 first sign up coupon available to you. I've put a link in the description below. So in here we get a little part to sit in there where the output of this board goes. We have the board itself. So what we want to do is connect the switch. That just clips on there, just it only goes in the one way, so we do that. So what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and install the GD-Emu onto it. So this comes with like little riser things. Just looking at the instructions how to use the mount kit here. I've never actually fitted one of these before, so just having a look how to do that. So in here we've got a little card extender. So that slots into here, and then we add a couple of screws in there. So now that's all assembled, so let's put this in place. That'll just push in nice there. I'll fix that into place. So I've fixed it into place with the screw there, so it's not going to move around too much. You can also put a screw in this part as well. Use the screw that came out the drive. That's very nice and tight in there, so that won't be going anywhere. And now we'll put the PSU in place. So it goes this side down here, there's parts there. So we'll line up them with the pins. And just push down until it's in place. That's slotted in quite nicely there. So what we'll do is we'll get everything put back together, then we'll test it. and the modem back in place. So with the PSU kit we get this, which is a 12 volt adapter. Now instead of 240 volts going to this, it's only 12, which is a lot, it will be a lot cleaner, not produce as much heat and things. So there we are, so that's all powering up. All we need to do is prepare a SD card for the drive and that's us good to go. Now we've removed the faulty optical drive and replaced that with an SD card reader, so that means we can just play the game straight from an SD card, which is great. And we've got a nice new clean power supply into it. It's only feeding 12 volts to the console, so all in all, good modifications to do to your console, bring it up to date a little bit. I'll put links in the description below for the parts I've used, and if the video's helped you, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe if you'd like to see some more stuff in the future. Thank you, bye bye.